before I start. Okay. Okay. Stop showing off because we have guests. We have guests and they're showing off. Hello everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. It's a beautiful morning today. I'd love to welcome you to your stretch flow class. We're going to be focusing on your lower back and your hamstrings, which is a section for all of us where we hold a lot of tension, a lot of stress, and it's due to the style of our work or just doing stuff around the house. Those are the sections that tend to get very stiff, and we're going to help you release them today. Okay, let's get started. So, nice and gently. Okay, you two, go play outside. Go play outside. Okay. So just getting nice and comfortable, sitting. Keep your legs in front of you. Have your legs right in front of you, bent. Feet on the floor. Nice and gently feel your sits bones on the floor. Place your hands under your knees. And we're slowly going to contract in and release up. Okay, nice and gently. Slowly starting from your tailbone, contract in and release up. Nice and gently. And then take your time, breathe. Keep that breath flowing. And what I want you to think about is that you're massaging that lower back, waking up that lower back, breathing through while you're holding on to your legs, contracting through. You can let your head follow your spine. Again, breathing in and out. Really feeling like you're scooping your abdominals up at the same time that you're releasing that lower back and coming up. This is something that's really lovely that you can do anywhere. Just to give yourself a little bit more mobility, waking up that lower back, stretching it through. And it's also a great abdominal exercise. Breathe again. Nice and gently. Let's do this a couple more times. And release in, in, in. You can let your chin follow in and out. Opening up that chest and contracting in again. Breathe. And release. Let's do 4 more. Contract in. And bring it up. Last 3. Contract in. Release the head. And up again. Last 2. Contract in. And up. 1 more time. Again, contracting through, contracting, releasing in. And bring it up. Now, nice and gently, what we're going to do next is we're going to contract in. And I want you to spiral. I want you to turn your right shoulder forward. And again, contract in. And you're going to rotate to the other side. Reaching forward with your left and contracting in and rotate as you're coming up and contracting in back to the center and rotating across. Again, just creating more mobility for that spine. Contract and release and contract. And spiral to the left, and again contract, and spiral to the right. Let's do 2 more on each side. Contract, and spiral to the left as you come up, and again contract, and rotate to the right. Good. Now slowly come back to the center. Release your legs out in front of you and give them a nice little shake. Give them a nice little shake, breathing through again, feeling those sits bones on the floor. and just rotate those ankles, rotate your knees and your hip rotators. Lengthening through, getting that blood flow, breathing, and at the same time, I want you to stay nice and lifted with your upper body. Good, try not to hunch back. If you need to bend your knees a little bit more, that's completely fine. But we're going to practice really good posture, lengthening through our spines. Keep rotating, waking up those muscles, breathing through, and let's rotate the other way. So whichever way you're going, go the opposite way. Again, gently releasing through. Feel those legs lengthening and contracting. Breathing in, 4, nice and gently, 3, good, 2, and 1, good. Nice and gentle. Release your right leg out in front of you and just bend your left leg across. Nice and gently. If you want to bring it in a little bit more, that's fine. If you want to leave it out, that's completely fine as well. But what's important here is that you're keeping that spine nice and aligned, keeping that right leg nice and straight. Okay, you can just let your toes rest and slowly bring your right arm over your left and just give me a gentle twist to your left. Again, thinking about lifting up nice and gently. Little rotation, shoulders back and down. Breathe for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Slowly release. And you're going to go the opposite way now. So still keeping that left leg there. Go the opposite way. Open up to your right side. Again, shoulders back. 4. Good. Your left hand is holding onto your left knee. 3. Lengthening through. Think about lifting that spine. And 1. Good. Slowly come back to the center. Release your left leg out. And now bend the right knee over the left. Then nice and gently place your left hand on your right knee and give me a beautiful twist to the right. Again, lengthening up, using that right hand to help you push your spine up even more. Breathe, long spine, breathe, tummies in. 3, 2, 1. Good. Slowly grab onto your right knee with your right hand and twist the opposite way. Pushing through, breathe for 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring it back to the center. Release your legs out in front of you again. Give me a small bend in the knees. Small, beautiful little bend. Okay, and just wiggle yourself a little bit forward. And slowly again with your hands under your knees, under your thighs, slowly start lowering down into the floor. 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Breathing through. Slowly let your chin tuck into your chest. Breathe gently, very gently, and slowly release down to the floor. Bring your knees into your chest, very gently. Give them a nice little hug. Intertwine your fingers on top of your knees and just give me a lovely, beautiful sway from side to side. Releasing that back. Breathe. Let your toes relax. Breathe here. Keep releasing from side to side. Good. Let's stay here for another 4 counts. 4. Nice and gently. 3, 2, 1. Good. Slowly come back to your center. Release your hands out to your side. And now you're going to release your knees, both knees to your right side. Breathe in here and hold. Try to keep both shoulders down, releasing through, keeping those abdominals still activated. Breathe for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly take it up and over, very, very gently, up and over to the other side. Releasing nice and slowly. Don't let your legs drop. Control your legs down. Breathe. Here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring your legs up and over to the right side again. Gently releasing through, keeping your legs together. Gently release down and hold. Hold it here for 4, 3, shoulders down, 2, 1. Slowly bring them up and over to the left side for your last time. Bring them up and over, breathe, and hold it there for 4, tummies in, shoulders down, long spine, 3, 2, good, and 1. Slowly bring them back into your chest. Good, give yourself a nice little hug again, hugging your knees, and bring your nose towards your knees, and hold it here. A little rock, very small rock. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release your upper back into the floor, and slowly release your right leg and fold it over your left, releasing that knee out to the side. Breathe, opening up the right hip rotator, releasing here. Now what I want you to think about, instead of arching your lower back here, I want you to bring that lower back into the floor, tummy tucked in, belly button to the floor. And now there, slowly you're going to release your left leg and bring it towards you. If you felt comfortable with your left leg on the floor, then you can stay there. If you want a deeper stretch in your right glute and into your lower back and hip rotator, then you could bring that left leg up into you. Bring your right knee, right hand through your right leg and hug your left knee in. Breathe. Hold it here. Gently for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the leg back down to the floor, left leg back down, gently. And put your right leg back on the floor. Now bring your left knee across. Left leg across, again releasing that hip out, left knee out. Let it breathe there for a second. Breathe there. And slowly draw your right knee into your chest and putting your left arm through your left leg and hug your right knee into your chest. And again, give yourself a little rock there, very gentle rock for 4, breathe 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release back down that right leg to the floor and release the left leg and hold it here. Breathe. Good. Slowly release your right leg down. Release just the right leg. Breathing here. We're going to slowly lift that right leg up with our toes pointed. And on the way down, we're going to flex our foot, lengthening, breathing down. And slowly bring it up, point your foot, lengthen through, keeping that lower back into the floor, and slowly flex the foot as you bring the leg down. Breathe. And slowly point the foot, bring that leg up, very, very gently, as high as you can. Breathe and slowly flex, and bring it down. Let's do one more. Slowly point the toe, keep your lower back into the floor. Point, lift, and release. Flex the foot, and slowly draw it down to the floor. And rest. Good. Bend that right knee. Release the left leg out. Breathe nice and gently. Again, thinking about keeping that lower back into the floor. And slowly point the foot and raise that leg up right in front of you. And flex the foot as you bring it down, drawing your belly button into the floor. And point the foot, bring the leg up, breathe, and flex the foot, feeling those hamstrings, feeling those calf muscles, those Achilles. Down and slowly point up, gently point, breathe, and flex the foot, bring it down. We have one more of these. Slowly point the foot and bring it up. And nice little flex. Flex, slowly lower down, breathe, and rest. Good. Nice and gently again, bring both knees into your chest. Nose towards your knees, little rock. Breathe here and release down gently, both legs and upper body and legs to the floor. Gently just release from side to side. Breathe here. Good. Just release the knees very gently. Breathe for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release the legs out in front of you. Breathe. And slowly turn yourself over onto your tummies. Very gently. Turn yourself. Now, slowly tuck your toes under. Again, bend your knees and push yourself back into child's pose. Very gently. Hold it here. Woo. Breathe. Make sure you shift your weight. You want to shift your weight a little bit. You don't want to just stay stationary. Shift your weight. Feel where those little muscles in your hips, in your back, in your chest. You can move around. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring yourself to your hands and knees. Tuck your toes under, just align yourself here. We're going to go into a downward dog. Okay, so slowly aligning yourself. Tuck your toes under, push your hips up nice and gently. Breathe here. Now again, you can adjust yourself. Making sure you're making a nice, beautiful little triangle with your body. Slowly bend both knees and push through. Try to get those heels down as much as you can. And again, bending those knees. Both knees bend and straighten. Thinking about flattening your back, belly buttons in, tummies lifted, hips lifting towards the sky. And again, bend both knees nice and gently. And stretch, stretch, stretch down, heels into the floor as much as you can, and bend again. Breathe and push down, push, push, push. Let's do 2 more. Bending and lengthening, 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 pushing through. And again, bending the knees and lengthening, 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 and hold. Hold it here for 4. Have a little wiggle, very gentle wiggle. 3, 2, 1. Now from here, I want you to slowly bend your knees, very, very, very slowly, very gently, and slowly walk your feet to your hands. Walk your feet to your hands and stay down here. Good. Once you get there, just release your hands and hang over your legs, making sure you're not putting weight on your heels. It should be more on the balls of your feet. Okay, bend. Keep those knees bent. Release your head down and just give me a little sway from side to side. If you want to lengthen your legs, you can do so as long as you're keeping your hips aligned and not pushing back. Keep everything in front of you. But it's the same feel for your lower back and your hamstrings if you bend your knees as well. So it's all good. Again, staying here. Give yourself a little second to release. Just sway from side to side. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly start rolling up through your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Slowly roll up very, very gently. Breathe. Breathe. Keep your arms folded in front of you. Slowly roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Nice and gently. And slowly bring yourself to the front. And just bring your legs out into a little triangle position again. Okay, so nice and wide, wider than your hips. Nice and gently, we're going to fold over, but first we're going to start rolling through your spine down. Okay, so slowly I want you to take your chin, tuck it into your chest, and roll down. You can bend your knees a little bit if you need to. Slowly rolling down, and start reaching for the floor with your hands as far as you can go, lengthening through. Hold it here, breathe. Again, try to stay on the balls of your feet and not pushing back into your heels. Stay nice and light on the balls of your feet and hold it here. Breathe. You can bend your knees a little bit or you can lengthen them. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly walk your hands over to your left side. If you need to just grab onto your knee, that's fine. With a slight bend in the knee, that's fine. If you have a little bit more range, just reach over, breathing. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly walk your hands over to the other side. Very gently. Very, very gently. Breathe. Down. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring yourself back to the center and grab onto your opposite elbow and just swing from side to side. Bending your knees a little bit if you need to. Hold it and keep swinging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Slowly start rolling up through your spine. Very gently rolling up. Bending those knees a little bit. Breathe. Very gently. One vertebrae at a time. Shoulders down. Slowly raising your chin up. Now slowly letting your feet turn out and your knees slowly bend into a nice little plie, little grand plie. If you can't go as far down, that's completely fine, as long as your spine is going straight down to the floor, shoulders back, chest lifted. Place your hands on your knees, tilt forward slightly, and you're going to release your right shoulder down. Pushing those knees back, try not to let them collapse in. Push those knees back, keeping your spine nice and long, twisting, and slowly transition to the other side. Nice little twist. And again, switch to the other side, pushing back, pushing back. And again, last time, little rotation, breathe. And slowly back to the center. And slowly lengthen the legs, breathe. And just bring your feet in, one little bit at a time, nice and gently. Breathe here. Good. Slowly place your right leg behind your left in a little cross position. Slowly bend both knees, keeping your spine nice and aligned. Breathe. Bend both knees. Reach down to the floor and slowly take a seat. And just fold your legs in front of you. It doesn't matter which legs in front or behind. Nice and gently. Chest lifted. Breathe. Raise your right arm up and reach up and over. Releasing those sides, keeping your hips on the floor. Breathe. And slowly I want you to just rotate down towards the knee. Just turn your whole body down. Hold shoulders to the floor, breathing. Shoulders facing the floor. And rotate back to your side. And slowly back to the center. Let's try the other side. Up and over. To the side. Breathe. Keep both hips on the floor. Slowly rotate your shoulders down. Breathe. Facing down. Long spine. And back to the side. And back to the center. Good. And slowly open up both of your arms. Reach chest up. And give me a nice, beautiful contraction back, releasing those back muscles. Breathe, upper back muscles contracting through your center. Belly button towards your spine. Breathe. Shoulders down. And slowly release up. Chest open, open, open up your chest. And slowly contract again, hugging yourself. Nice little hug, contract. Feel those back muscles lengthening through. Breathe. And slowly release again. Let's do one more. And contract in. Nice, beautiful contraction, contract in. And release your arms down to the floor. Lift both arms up. With a deep breath. And slowly lower. Breathe. Again, lift up. And slowly lower. Last one. Deep breath in, lift up. And hold it up. Breathe. Hold. And release down. Well done, guys. Fabulous. You guys are all fabulous. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, hopefully that brought a little bit more release into your lower back, into your hamstrings, into your hip flexors, your hip rotators, your glutes, all those little nooks and crannies that we have to release. And again, it's just very simple movements that will give you more range of movement, and that will really benefit you whenever you're feeling all icky and achy. Thank you so much for joining me. Well done.